So, hello, welcome back to another episode of the SprueSurgery video build. Today we're back with the Formula 1 car, the Tamiya FW14B. Quite an old kit, very expensive to get now. Very much sought after as well. You only get one chance with the pieces on these. I've, had a couple of times where I've had to sort of make a new piece because, I've been in touch with the Tamiya guys that supply out of Milton Keynes, and there are no spare parts for this kit. So, with that said, what are we doing today? Engine detailing. Let's get to it. So today is mainly prepping parts. I'm not sure whether I'm going to paint them before application or after. Some of them I think will have to be done before. Some may be better being done after. I really don't know at this stage because of handling them afterwards. It's going to be quite a tricky process. So what we're going to do first is just get the pieces that we require together, which can sometimes be, a long and boring thing to watch, especially. So hopefully, if I don't get too many interruptions, we'll maybe speed through this bit and come out on the other side. So there's our first piece, C16, which I guess is some sort of ignition coil. Let's get the little sanding box out with my rather worn out selection of sanders. And let's start cleaning these up. Right, so there they are, cleaned up, ready to go. So let's assemble them. And these two halves, I do believe, can only go on one way, if I'm correct. I'm not exactly sure. Got sausage fingers, that's the trouble. So right, that's where it is, round there. There we go, let's just leave that on there for a minute. Right, them two pieces are ready to go. Now just look at what we've got here. Now let's make a decision on the painting. So the Mini, I don't know what that is, some form of moonshine maker. That is X1, which is obviously black. Now, as I've said all along, sometimes I think you're better off just leaving it the black it is, because you know, that's pretty damn good black. It's a black plastic item. However, I normally wait to decide on the black ones until they're in position, see how they look. This filter here, XF16, I think this is silver, or is it gunmetal? Can't remember now. Top of my head, I can't remember. Aluminium, right? So it's a flat aluminium. Yeah, that's going to be painted. Yeah, that needs spraying. So assemble and spray. See, okay, it's in. It is in. Let's get some glue around the edges. There we go. Right, we're probably going to need one of the little lollipop sticks or a little piece of wood or something. Just trying to see if I can see a coffee stirrer. But I'll be buggered, I can't see what I've done with them, which is normally the case. Okay, so that's got to be done. Then we've got the X11, X12 mix, which is the silver, chrome silver and gold leaf. Yes, that's that weird colour that I mixed up. So that needs to be done. We've got XF1 in the centre. So we've got another part that has to go on there. And X11 on that. Right. Wow, this is a real mix of colours here. So, cocktail stick time, because I can't find my little wooden boards. Can't. Let's move it round to there. Don't know how many do I need. 1, 2. Let's go with that for now. Let's get the old zapper gap out. Actually, you could probably use something a little bit cheaper. Mind you, if you don't use it, it goes off, so I'd rather use it than throw it away. Right, so that's, I'm just gonna try and cut away the old glue that's you might see chunks of it. There's quite a lot of it on here. I try not to cut away near the top until I absolutely have to, but this is like, I can no longer see the blasted. Just trying to get under the lip to right, and then now I'm down to the plastic. I can stick a pin in it. Wow, that's quite badly. Oh. There we go. The thing is with super glue, and I'll show you what you should do in a minute when you've finished using it. So let me just get oh, let me just get some tissue ready. So normally when you finish with it, to help you stop having that trouble, if you just give it a little tap, you know, solid tap on the table, wipe the nozzle clear, and then cover it straight away. The next time you come to use it, it shouldn't be all clogged up at the top. Sometimes I'll forget to do it, or if I'm in a hurry I just put the cap back on, and you know, so now I'm hoping, so I'll just put a tiny bit on one of these, and I'm gonna place it, that's gonna be the top, I think. Is that gonna be the top? No, I'm gonna place it on, yeah, I'm just gonna go there, and then I can touch it up afterwards. So just got to hold it there. There we go. A lot of the time these glues, although they are super glue, they won't, you know, they won't grab instantly. Not all the time. And if you put too much glue on, you'll find that it, you know, it just won't stick at all, unless you put your fingers together, and then it'll work. It'll be a real trooper then. So definitely going to go on the back of these to make this a bit easier, and consider your placement when you're putting them on, because when it comes to taking them off, you don't want to put them on a weak area of plastic where they're gonna break. Either I put too much on there or not enough. Oh, I've got no contact. So we may, yeah, I'm gonna have to put a little bit more on there and go in there. Oh, yeah, a bit too much. So here we go. Right. Detail's not great on that. And let me just show you if I can. Oh, details a bit naff. But there we go. There we go. Right, if I put too much on there, hope not. So we'll go on the back here just to on parts where there's no where it's quite a substantial part, and if the plastic's quite thick or there's an area that's definitely not going to be seen, you can use your hand drill and drill it like a tiny little pilot hole just deep enough for the tip of a cocktail stick to go in, and they, you know, they are much better because once you've finished, you can take the cocktail stick out. If it does snap off at the end, you can just sand it down flat with the and you don't know it's there. So there we go. That's right. Try again. Actually got the Curtis Tomahawk kit out of the stash last night to have a look at, the 1/72 scale Airfix one. So I was going to do a vanilla build with it. For those that are not familiar, damn, this is fighting me all the way. No, bloody hell, I'm going to try a different toothpick. I don't know why that's, and I am going to go and do the one thing I didn't want to do at the beginning. I don't know whether the super glue's just, and I'm just going to stick it in there like that. Oh, come on. Right. Right, so we're going to go with a different plan now, because this is taking much too long. Now I can either use these. So these are just basically tiny little teeny tiny foam squares. This is the side that's going to be painted, so I'm just going to sand that excess glue off because that's the last thing I need on this paper now, because it will just be a nightmare to there we go. We'll just pop that on there like that, take that off, and where's our stick? There we go. Right. Only that unfortunately will not work with this. Let me just take that off there and off there. Just gotta trying to find out which is the interior of this. So that's the side we're going to see. Okay, apologies for that. The audio, the headphone just sort of went doo 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 in my ear, telling me it's turning off. Why is anybody's guess? It probably got fed up of listening to me. Yeah, that's that one done. We got these bigger ones. Yeah, they right. So that's going to be the bottom of them. So I'm going to literally just go for that. Might be hoping a bit much. Yeah, it's a very, very small surface that I'm hoping to get a grip on. No. I have tried many different types of glue. In fact, I don't know why I'm messing about with that. This is obviously going to be another one that doesn't want to work. So it's the bottom, so we can take that off of there and pop that on there. Just there, like that. And in fact, what we can do is just pop that in the middle. There we go. Oh, come on, and the same with this one, I think. There we go. Right, so this piece here is X18. I'm just looking on my shelf. I think that's gunmetal. No, it's semi-gloss black. I keep getting it wrong. I'll get it right one day. Yeah, semi-gloss black. Again, it's one of those that just looks semi-gloss black already. So we'll see how that looks when it's on. Right, let's get our paint ready. So unfortunately I haven't got everything set up for so I want the that's the polished aluminium. I'm going to use that one there, and we've got matte aluminium we needed, and I think that's okay. Right. So let me just refer myself to the colours again. Actually, I could probably do it here. They're only small. I could do it down here. Right, I'm just looking at, so yeah, it's got X1 there, X1 there, X16, and then we've got that kind of gold thing going on there, X16 there, which is the flat aluminium, so E1, Yeah, so them are all aluminium. Dull aluminium, right. Okay, so just getting my bearings here a second. Go with that one. Get rid of that. Right. Oh, that's going to be awkward. 11 chrome. So they're chrome inserts, and right. You know what? I would think them pieces, those in particular, are going to be better off hand painted. I'll just spray these ones because I can, but the other ones have got some really tiny areas that have got to, and let me see, E1 it was, wasn't it? Not C. Oh no, I've got E. There's E1, right. Nippers. E1. There we go. Right. So I've currently got the older compressor back because I've been doing the lightning, and unfortunately the Sparmax, because it's a tankless design, it can't really compare with the tank on it with the older one. So I'm going to be looking to get a tank for the Sparmax because it is by far the better compressor. It just needs a little tank on it to complete it, so to speak. Right. For those who might be interested, there's the Lightning that's currently being built. It's not actually on any kind of video build. There are some odd photos and that go up of it on the group. Gordon's doing one as well, so if you're interested in that, if you head along to the YouTube channel SprueSurgery Waiting Room, there will of course be all the information on there. I'm just trying to see where I put the blasted pipette. I've got loads there, but oh, is that one there? Wow, that is jolly lucky. Right, we really only need a small amount, and what I'm going to do is I don't want to leave you all sitting in the dark, so to speak, with nothing to do while I'm spraying. So let's take our first item that requires spraying. There's not many of them, to be honest. And So there's our other pieces. Right, let me move that over there. So let's get ready to rumble. So we've got our engine there, and as you can see, we've had a slight accident with it. Part of it needs repairing, so we're going to have to do that before we do anything. There's our blue tubing. Just checking. Yeah, we've got everything we need there. That's Vulcan, that's off the Vulcan build. That one, so. Okay, right. So, first things first. Now then, because I've painted, I'm going to have to use a super glue to put them on, because I really don't want to have Tamiya tech running everywhere. Not that I put it on that thick, but right. So yeah, we've got X12 on the strapping. X12 is going to be up there. Oh, it looks like gold. Is X12 gold leaf? Yeah, gold leaf. Right. So that's on the strapping, but they also want some blue tubing putting on these, and it's calling for vinyl tubing B, blue vinyl tubing G. So it basically labels each tube A, B, C, D, and I should have really got a tiny little bit of paper and labelled them so I could remember them. I think so where's the lengths for them? It should say somewhere. Oh, there we go. We want a 14 and a 15 millimeter. So, and they give you a nice little thing there, so you can pop it on, measure it, and cut it. So first of all, let's move them out of the way. Let's just slide the map back a bit. Let's move that out of the way. And let's get that down there. And I don't think you might not see this bit because I don't want to. There we go. See if I can make it more visible. Got to be careful, don't cut me bloody fingers. Right. Move that wire out of the way. It belongs to the tablet that's charging at the moment. I can just unplug that. So it's out of the way. And we need a 14 and a 15 millimeter. To be honest, I normally go about a millimeter longer than they ask for, just so that I've got plenty of wiggle room. But it depends how stingy they've been with the that's the 15. Right. I say this was the 15, should be the shortest one. Yeah, right. So the 15 goes on the right hand side. Okay, so the 15 is going on this one. Now I'm going to be ready. No. Right, so we need super glue on this for sure, and then we need to just push that on. There we go. And these joins are very fragile. I can't state that enough. They are very fragile. So once it's on, try not to wiggle them about. Get them in the position you want them in, and then basically leave them alone. So what I recommend doing first is just slide over the joint. That's excellent, so that you've already got it in the right size. The vinyl's the right size, and then there we go. So those two are on, and they are now going to sit. Oh, so they've now also got to be placed on the end of, ooh, this is where it gets tricky, tricky dicky. So that does turn round, so let's get them pointing up. These so I'm going to zoom in a bit now, because obviously this, now I will do my best, my very best, to stay in focus and on screen, more importantly. Let's put that down there. Let's move that forward to there. Right. So now then, so from what I can tell, this sits on there. Just making sure I need to get this right. Now, yeah, so it's going to sit with the two pegs there, and then it comes forward there, just a bit fiddly. And then that feeds round onto there. Okay. Now the thing is, do I glue this down first, and then try and manipulate these, or I think what I'm going to try and do is put these in and then try and glue that down. That's what I'm going to try and do. So, and I've really got to be careful to try not to break anything in the process. So, right. Right, that'll do. It's there. There's one on. And if we come round, and we're going to probably need a tiny bit of glue because I'm struggling to get to the corners. No, would you believe it? The one thing I said that would work earlier has now failed me. No, it hasn't. Why is it not coming? Because it's all wet there. Come on, there you go. Okay, let us try. Where's he gone? Let's just try and attach that now before. Oh. Come on. Oh, don't tell me it has. It's broken off. Oh, no. Okay. Not good. Not good. Tiny emergency. Let's see if we can rectify this. No, and that's just pinged off. I can see it. So now it just. Right, I've got that piece on. Now it's just a case of of attaching that back onto there. But it just goes to show you how supremely fragile these are. So I've literally got to wait and hope and pray that this sticks. Right, it's on. It's on there. Now we need another cocktail stick. I don't understand it. It's coming out the end because it's yeah. Yeah, it's coming out. I don't understand what. Right, where's that? actually going to clear that. That should be enough for our needs today, more than enough. Right, now then, we're going to next try and we just need to glue this on here. So I could do with getting a glue loop, you know, I can't see. Yeah, that's it. I just couldn't see whether there was anything going down then. Where's the little tweezers? That's it. I need to just want that to clunk home. Oh, it's not. Come on. Come on, me duck. Don't be a... Just know something's going to break and it's going to be that blasted thing again. Right, sorry, out of shot. Yeah, it's come off again. I knew it would. Oh, damn you. Oh, this is such a fiddly... Sorry, I'm just away from the camera. Just trying to get this sucker on. You would think if you get one on, damn it. So it's both fallen off now. Right. So I think I am going to have to right, it's hold on, see what I see what's getting in my way. It's these at the end, have to sit over them. I thought it was a bloody struggle for some insane reason. So they have to sit on there. Like so. Come on. can guarantee you a lot of this is getting edited. Right, so now I'm having to eat my words again and do something that I wasn't going to do, and that is put tet on. I just need that initial grab. I don't think, is there any bloody thing coming out of this bottle? Right. Right. It's not. It's dreadful. Right. And the headphones went off again, so the headphones went off again, but they're back on. This is really taking some time, so let's trying to do this without not having any luck here at all. What I need a second pair of hands just to so I can use the foam kicker, I think. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, I'm going to have to open up these holes a little bit. Something is preventing me from... Let me... Just... Right, okay, yeah, let's open the holes up just a tad. In fact, let's just put a little chamfer on the top. There we go, and a little chamfer on the top of that one. And right, now let's get some glue in there and in there. Just trying to... Right, glue in there and there. Now let's pop this back on. Let's try and get... Need to check that that is right, yeah. Just for a minute there it looked like, because there's two little pegs on the opposite side, and I thought, you know what, I bet it's supposed to go on the other way around. There we have it. I don't know why I didn't do that before. That's taken a lot of time to do that. Now then, let's and I don't even know how much of that you actually saw now. Right, let's pop that on there, and oh, you bastard, it's come off. There's a crack at the bottom of this one now. Oh, this is a nightmare. Let me try and get... Let me just try and get that on there. Right, that one's on. Hasn't come off completely. It just lifted away for a second. Let me see if I can get some glue under there. I don't. It's a very fragile setup. I'm going to zoom out a bit because I've got a feeling I keep missing you all on it. So let's try and come underneath there. There, with that. Right. Now all we've got to do, all that's left to do, all this is extremely fragile. So, given that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue, try and get these this unit here together on there so that it's got more, so it's a bit more stable. I don't really want to use the foam kicker because in my opinion the bonds are not as strong when it's used. Right, there we go. So we are getting there slowly, and then we're gonna pop that on there. Now that's too much here, but I'm just want to put a spot on there. Now then, if I am going to use foam kicker, it's going to be here really. I'm just trying to see if that's slightly less, so it's more or less. There we go. Sorry, I'm out of shot. You see, just leaning forward like that. I am going to need the kicker, I think. So I'm just holding it there. Holding it there. Come on. Right, Tom. Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to leave that at that today. That's been a long episode. Now, this is going to be cut down, obviously, but I can tell you it's an hour and 34 minutes at the moment, and we've still got all these bits to put on. I don't want to touch that until that's had plenty of time to go off. And then I think most of the other stuff is nowhere near there, but for now I'm going to leave that there. I apologise if the camera's, because it's just a bit of a problematic thing. I do struggle with the tiny stuff because of my eyesight and the fact that I have tremors and that. So yeah. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying the series. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.